Today we're going to go ahead and work on balancing chemical equations, the practice sheet number 1 and problem number 2. So how we're going to do that, we're always going to start off by looking at how much we have on each side. So I'm going to say we're going to go ahead and we're going to place potassium on this side, and then we have chlorine, and like try to keep it in the middle, and then we're going to have our chlorine and put that in there, and then we're going to have our oxygen. Now this is a decomposition reaction because I'm going from one compound to more than one substance on the other side of the arrow. So this is going to break down, and we're going to go ahead and put it over here. We don't really have to know the name, but I believe that chlorate is this, and so potassium chlorate. When we do the word problems, we're going to have to figure those out using our nomenclature rules. So now we go ahead and place the number that we have on each side. So how many potassiums do we have? Well, we go ahead and we can put in 1 potassium on this side. We also have 1 chlorine, and we have 3 oxygens. So we're just going to go ahead and put those in there. Now again, I cannot change any of the subscripts that are here because that's the compound, that's the way it is. The only thing we can change is the coefficient, which is this number at the beginning. On this side, we're going to go ahead and look, and we have 1 potassium, we have 1 chlorine, and we have 2 oxygen. Now again, I have oxygen on this side only even, oxygen on this side only odd. So one of the easiest ways to do something like that is to basically crisscross these numbers. So I'm going to take this 3 that I have right here, and I'm going to put it over here. And then I'm going to take the 2 right here and put it up here. Okay, now I have how many of each one? Well, I have this whole thing 2 times. So that means I have a total of 6 oxygen on that side. And on the other side, I have 3, I have O2 3 times, which makes it 6 on that side. But I also changed the number of potassium on this side. So now I have 2 potassium, and I have, get back over to this side, 2 chlorine. So now we go to the other side. How do I fix that? If I put a 2 right here, if I put a 2 right there, let's see what happens. That changes my chlorine, or my potassium, to 2, and my chlorine also to 2. Now I'm even on both sides, so there is my molar ratio, 2 to 2 to 3. Now one thing that we always got to ask ourselves, can I reduce these numbers? If I can reduce those numbers, then we go ahead and do that. I cannot, so we're going to go ahead and put that in. Oh, make that mistake there, and then we're going to add the last one, so 2 to 3 to 1. We're going to go ahead and bold that, and then we're going to go ahead and highlight it. There we go. That's how we do problem number 2 under the practice sheet number 1 of balancing chemical equations. Again, hopefully it helped you out. If you do it this way every single time, you should never make a mistake. Okay, Nelson out.